I think we may be going. Let me go ahead and actually hit refresh, see if the preview doesn't be too slow about anything. Make sure my chair's high up enough. Probably need some greasing up or whatever to make sure it's not bad. All seems well in the preview. 11:11, make a wish. Come on up on the preview. Gotta wait forever for that. Might as well go ahead and start up the game. Just let it happen. Do its little thing. Bram, bram, bram. Come on, preview. You know you want to do this thing. See, remember, don't get triggered by my shirt. Yeah. Making a joke about that. So, let me go ahead and do my PSAs. If you're watching on YouTube, maybe even on the stream itself, you can speed things up by like maybe 2 times speed if you're watching on YouTube, or you can get the video speed controller as a Chrome add-on. You can do like 1.1 to catch up if it's behind, like I'm doing something. Like I've been watching the video game pianist do streams. I don't think he's streaming right now because I already did one earlier to accommodate for European people. It's like the longest I've been going without actually right now because already to the game. There we go. Sorry that I keep doing that. That's probably annoying. It's pretty annoying to myself having that just keep looping. Anyways, it's time to play some Pikmin. Hopefully I can finish the Distant Spring in 2 days because I want to get those last, 6 treasures, and then fight the Smoky Prog. Shouldn't have to worry about the Armored Cannon Beetle respawning. Get in a good enough position. I'm gonna check that little Discord I got going on, make sure it actually shows that I am streaming. Is it showing up? It's not showing up under my little thing. And people are doing stuff. If it shows up, it shows up. Just give it time. Might take a couple minutes to catch up. Not too concerned with it anyway. Anybody in the viewer list? Probably just gonna be showing myself. Go and get into the day list. Get out of here. If anybody wants to test a donation or a follow, you could try that. I could do it myself, but I'm actually going to get into the game instead of just moping around. Get myself out comfy like, make sure my chair doesn't squish down. I have a lens cleaner in case things are needed. Yeah, I'm not going to flip my thing horizontally this time just so you can see, you know, the word team and see Articuno, the instinct in the red color for Valor. Articuno being for Mystic. I think you get the joke. And speaking of which, there's a Pokemon Direct tomorrow morning, so hopefully I don't stay up till like tonight. I'm gonna go to bed maybe before 2, so I can actually be up by, 9 or 10 when it actually starts. Like it's one of those. 9 or 10. I set my alarm for weird times. I want to get out 40 reds and then 60 blues. Don't think I'm gonna need yellows to bomb any walls as of right now. Oh, yeah, I probably have some guys planted out yonder, so I might have to deal with them accordingly. Let's go and check my map where they are. Oh yeah, definitely a lot of them over there is probably reds, judging by the location and everything. Sure, it's big enough, but look at the location! So you know what I will do? I will deposit 10 reds, so it can accommodate for some extra blues. Being a little bit slow starting things out, so hopefully I can actually finish things in these 2 days to get these 6 ship parts. Sorry that I'm using my middle finger to adjust my glasses. And then finding the Smoky Prog, because it disappears after day 15, so I should be able to do it tomorrow in-game. Oh man, bull bears will be back. Alright, yellows, I'm just going to let them grow up over time. May need some yellows for things, but be very careful. Oh, yeah, I think this is one that they can just go past without having to worry about. And go ahead and pick up these reds, so I can set them onto the bowsprit. I think that's what the item is, the ship part. Not be pointing too far away from anything, so I can actually grab them. So this should bring me up to 95, I believe, or maybe it's just counting up as soon as it appears. So what I need to do is actually get those bridges building. Where is the bowsprit? Oh, yeah, they were trying to bring it over, even though they could barely go through here. It may just be barely small enough, or too small to go through. But this is where you find the yellows, the Pikmin 2. I'm pretty sure it's exactly right to there because you break down the poison wall right here, or that's where you can drop down to get a little bit of nectar. No, don't be going on there. I want to use spicy spray on you so I can get things done faster. Hopefully sheer waste won't really be a problem right here. Don't believe so, because they're not appearing for Olimar. It's usually Pikmin that trigger things to appear. Speaking of all this triggering, oh yeah, I need to go knock down the wall so I can get the whatever stuff. And fight the Wollywog. I want to press 1 and burp on you, like burp, but it's not happening. Alright, so I'm gonna play this safe. I'm just gonna toss a couple Pikmin. It's been a few days since I played as well. Just to get that little bit of a start going on. He's probably gonna jump. Don't jump. Don't jump. Don't have the crushing glitch happen either. Okay, there's stuff already happening. Lost 3. Oh, never mind. I'm losing a lot more than expected. 54. Oh well. Oh, hello, my other friend. Usually it wouldn't be too much of a problem, but seeing as things are, you are being a problem, and if I can actually get things onto you, so I can actually get you knocked down for the killing, it's probably inevitable that crushing will happen. There's 1, there's 3, okay, a couple actually traditionally died. Let's get you guys all on the wall and not actually carrying stuff. Just look how crazy that item is. Hopefully, yeah, 50 should definitely be enough. I'll let you go into a flower, grow into one. Just have that little bit of extra firepower. Oh yeah, the bridge was already done. So it probably could have been a little bit faster about the killing of the wally walls. Hopefully I have enough. Yep, 30. I knew what I'm doing, so I just gotta worry about you guys doing your stuff. No Pokemon in the immediate vicinity. Just the blue one. Maybe he's about to grow into a flower. Okay, there's that stage 2 on down to stage 1, so I'll add that little bit of budding power now that it's brought down to 1. Hey, let's go to the submerged castle. Okay, I should probably go to the chat so we can see what's going on and see if anybody's in here. Still showing 1 viewer, but just give things time to catch up. I could probably kill enemies with Olimar. Oop, there we go. Gotta actually get to the game. It showed the purple thing on Discord, so at least it's registering me as actually streaming. Or maybe it's just on streamer mode. Let me see it back onto that. Yep, there we go. Pikmin Finale is what it's showing, because that's the title of the stream. Haha. Alright, so maybe I can actually take 20 of these blues if my numbers will work with me a little bit better. Let's toss a couple, see if it bounces up, because you guys are just gonna try to get back on. There we go. It's right at 30. Hey. Oh, guys are dying, aren't they? They're being eaten by bull bears. Haha. Is that what is happening over that way? I do believe so. Haha, I'll just let it happen. Don't think too many more. Oh, a lot of guys are dying. I think it's too many and they're not actively fighting over that way. I may have to restart this day if things are going as bad as they are. But I just want to beat the game, you know. I'll tell you what, if I don't get 3 treasures by the end of this day, which I'm working on the couple ones right now. What are you doing over there? I may very well have to reset the day. No extra guys are dying, so they either probably got past the bull bear or killed it. But I don't think I have enough guys over there as of now to get it being carried. Okay, they're carrying that one, and yeah, I still think I need to get some more blues over here. Oh, what the heck? Oh yes, no big a deal. No big a deal. I'll mark the captain. I don't know why I'm like this or something. I don't know. It's like I'm a little bit unsure. Alright, so we'll get a few extra res on the carrying power. How about 20? I think it was at 100, so, well, I did lose a few blues to crushing glitch. So yeah, let me just make the rest of those blue. Don't make your day blue, so we can get them fighting on that bridge, or working, you know. Let's divide you, divide and conquer. Live and reloaded. Yeah, that, oh man, there was a straight up extinction. Knockout of guys over here, wasn't there? So I do need to go rendezvous 10 more. Okay, then might as well add that yellow to it because he's already grown. Don't want to let him flower back into the ground or, you know, wilt. The proper term. Man, I don't. Wait a second. I'm confused. Okay, there's some blues there, some blues working. So. Okay, there's those guys going ahead and bringing it back to the ship, so I could probably just set that many blues back and get some reds out. It's probably because of the crushing glitch. Let's see if I can actually pull some Pikmin out while it's still showing 100 on the field. How many blues? I cannot pull any blues out, so I'll get bring down 44. I wasn't really doing my bath too well there. My bath. Come on now, let's get going. At least give me 10 more reds, even though I only need 9, but yeah, I'll just bring 9 so I can get that couple extra blues if needed. Divide and conquer. I may have to restart this day, but I'm just doing a little bit of a dry run more than anything, because this could be just 2 or 3 days, depending on what's needed to finish up the distant spring, and then I just go to the final trial. Just 1 day there, provided I don't go slow like Steven and Mal. Haha, burn. or Ella, but I don't know if I should even bother watching that LP because I hear that she's not the greatest player of Pikmin, especially since people go over 20 days to beat it. I'm like, yeah, you're allotted 30 days, and you don't even need to get all 30 because at the final trial, the piggy bank thing there is not really needed. Okay, yeah, you get past that guy, no need to worry about him. I'll at least get it headed out this way. Yeah, you need 50, right? But I can get them working on the bridge. So, yep. Just doing a little test, and this should actually finish soon enough, and I probably should have had guys work over there working at the same time in tandem. Just keep it knocking. It should go about halfway. This may be the last little notch once I get there. Hey, I'll help with my punching ability. Come on, keep her going. Is the thing actually going? Yeah, just about there right now. I was wondering, it's like, did the smoky prog suddenly appear or something and start massacring everybody? Because that would be horrible. The bowsprit is the wonderful piece of the ship. How many more notches are there? That part of the bridge may just not be as big, or maybe I'm doing things weirdly. Probably should have made it so that I could like have them meet in the middle or something. Come on, where the heck? Okay, I guess I'm gonna guess this is the last notch right here. No? What in tarnation? I should just... You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and restart this day. Sorry that this first 10 minutes right on the dot was kind of a dud, but remember, watching on YouTube, speed it up. And if you're watching on the stream, hit D and bring it up to 1.1. That is if you have the video speed controller, but... Yeah, alright. What's that? Like, none of that didn't happen. Act like none of that happened. There we go, showing up on the thing right there just now. But yeah, let me just go back to this game and see how things are doing. So welcome to my Pikmin stream. I totally didn't mess things up. All to one little bit of the Paris Climate Accord. I don't know. But yeah, let's just try this again. Mouth's going dry. I should probably take a drink of water, but it's not exactly watered down. Oop, okay, never mind. Just while that's loading up. Don't waste time. Almost impaled myself with ice there. As weird as that may sound. So, I probably should. Okay, I'll just get out the 30 res like normal. Just fight guys, but I may need more depending on if anybody dies like, to the bull bear. But you never know. Let the rest of these guys be blues, so I can divide and conquer, of course. That's my big term phrase tonight, I guess. Always gonna be one thing that sticks in my mind, because once you say it, you just feel the need to say it more. It's like a human psychology thing, even though I'm sure there's plenty of studies, but none that I've particularly studied myself because I'm not quite a psychology major, even though I've taken a psychology class in high school. Woohoo! Oops, be careful in the way I kill you. At least you're not a light sleeper like your like your orange bulwark counterparts. Might as well pluck these guys out, and I guess I can go for the rocks and stuff or grass right there. Just depending on where the nectar may come from. It's probably more likely coming out of rocks, but go ahead and try right here. See what I can get done. Or, you know, I could have done better. Well, I did have a lot of guys lose their flowering capabilities from battle. Alright, just like a couple leaves left. Let's see. You're probably gonna get deflowered in combat with the bull bear, so I probably should have waited. Come on, go back to sleep. Or maybe I could try to risk things again and see if I won't wake you up when I'm carrying this stuff back, but so the thing is, I don't want to lose any of my 30 res, but Leroy Jenkins, let's go. Knock you down, crushing glitch, any res? Please don't be any horrible things going on. I've technically lost 6. Oh, actually, I grabbed a few more out of here, so let's just see. Please be enough, please be enough. If not double race, hell, 33, okay. I guess I have one ghost Pikmin with me as well, so technically I have 32, and then I can get all these guys and get them working on the doodly-doo, and remember to actually get over to fighting the Wollywallers instead of babysitting this bridge. Watch, they'll build the bridge and then they take the long way around anyway. Get you guys down there. All my blue dudes, see? I lost some flowers. Okay, those were actually the guys I newly, so to speak, sprouted ceiling. Yeah, just from fighting. I'll just act like I didn't do the grass thing. Reset the day again. Nah, that ain't gonna happen. Pikmin 2 flashbacks. That's the glutton's kitchen. This little bit of area right here behind the electric wall. Let's not dawdle around though. I'm not gonna bother trying to get some fighting, even though he's gonna mainly focus on where the big meat of Pikmin are coming from. It's, was it 30 or 40 to carry that one? So, see, I know there's squish-squashing going on, maybe a little bit worse than how I did it in the non-existent take. Yeah, I'll just throw a few that way just so I can get a little bit working on the stuff out there. Then I guess I may have a ghost Pikmin. Oh yeah, this guy. Then we got this a-hole right here. Come on, why can't they just lock onto the bowsprit up there? The bowspirit, as some people may say. Because they can't read, you know. Ooh, I think I lost a couple there. Okay, a couple, exactly. Okay. Glitching the dead body of your friend is saving me. It's like posthumously doing great things, like a lot of people are recognized for. Come on. Lost a few there. Come on, just people get on. Pikmin. No, don't get on the Pikmin. And so much death and destruction is occurring. I'm just watching it unfold before my very eyes. And it's none too wonderful. Alright, I'll just go ahead and have these guys work up here. Then I'll just wrap back around and grab more blues. Yeah, I'll take the long way around because I have to rendezvous with the reds to move them 5 inches onto the bowsprit. Oh well, them's the ropes. Get you guys up there. Okay, I guess there's a little bit of a shortcut I can take out. Let's dismiss you guys. It should be well enough. Is there a way through? No. Come on, why can't you throw me a bone here, game? The bones of enemies all the way over that way on the other banks of the water. Hopefully I'm in frame well enough. Let me actually check that. Looking over this way, yeah, it's pretty fine. I just need to flip the thing, but I'm not going to bother with it tonight because, you know, Team Instinct, that cool shirt. I want you to read, not like you can just do some kind of mind bending and think otherwise. Okay, they're actually working on the bowsprit. It's just a yellow right there, and it's probably a flower by now, but I'll go ahead and get some blue set on the bridges. The bridges. Pardon the boip. There we go. Excuse me. 30 blues are coming. There's that bridge over there. That guy shouldn't be too big of an issue carrying things back. Just as long as I can get 50 to actually carry the whatever it is. I even read it briefly a few minutes ago. It's like I even erased it from my mind. Get you guys going there. I do have those guys working on the bridge, right? I'm not that big of a time waster. I do 8-day runs, and they're probably about finished. If I could spicy spray them, that would be wonderful, and I could just rendezvous with them. Is it 1 or 2 days I need to do in a challenge run? I think there is a way to do it in 1 day, but even me as a Pikmin 2 8-day runner, who could try to attempt a 8-day run, or a 7-day run, but it's kind of weird on the Wii version with the glitch getting over to the blue Pikmin. I'm pretty sure you can actually do the, the block puzzle glitch, but it's kind of weird to like call the blues over to you with the different working machinations of the blue onion Pikmin. Sorry that I'm not really driving my point home. Yeah, I know, it's Zirconium Rotor. A couple guys with me. I was 30 there, so I can have at least a couple useful working Joes with me. That could be another game I could stream. I think I'm gonna make a straw poll for what game I stream next, because there's a few games I have in mind, like Mario Galaxy, Shadow of the Colossus, Alien Isolation, because I was talking about working Joes. You always know one, and it takes one to know one. Oh, they're already done with that little bit right there. Okay, so I guess I just need to build that tiny bit of a bridge. Oh yeah, I still have to kill these sheer waves. Why weren't they too big of a problem? I think some did die, so much for the ones in there. In the air. We're on the air, we'll do it live. See you making those same jokes. Why'd you have to attract yourself? Yes, I know, glue on drug. Let's see if I can just like lure the dude away. He's over water, the shearwig. Now he's back on land. So I'm tired of all skating on the dry land. Please hop back home. Come on. I'll just take you out. Doom. Just get those couple guys on you. Even though they get knocked down anyway because of your rubbery blubber. Work on the bridge. Be careful of the shearwig to not eat anybody. I am not really playing the greatest right now, even though nobody's dying yet. At least not yet. Guys will definitely die. Like that one right there. He's dead. See? Look how dead he is. Look at how many more are going to die to this particular Wollywog. Yeah, be a wonderful fighter. It's actually pretty skillful that you're doing that. Yeah, okay. We lost one so far, and probably gonna lose a few more to aggression glitch if I am not careful. those guys are back, so I can bring them back to work on the thing, and I do need to get some carrying done. As long as I put the reds back, might just have 100 blues on the field. I do need to go grab that one yellow that's around before he goes back into the ground, which I may actually just do that if he does. Or else he'll just say a flower and it shouldn't be that big of a deal. Come back when I need him. You know what? Quit dancing around with the dead bodies of bugs. I know that's a ritualistic thing that you Pikmin like to do in your early years, in the primal times of mating seasons. Why are you just dancing around? You're in the water, so why don't you just take it home? Pikmin AI. Yeah, in their primordial forms, they're not really that intelligent. I'm just gonna leave you to dance there. I just wanna marvel in the beauty of it. Hopefully all that shaking around doesn't, like, cause the gurney, bring the gurney with the, what do you call it, tachycardia sappers. I need to rewatch House. Alright, so let's just put all these reds back in. There's no combat really needed. I think there might be like a puffy blowhog over by where the submerged castle would be, where there's just the Chrono Trigger, or Chronos Reactor as it is. Cronus is a cool god, also known as Saturn in Roman times. Basically the god of the harvest, and kind of depicted as the god of death, being the one with the scythe and stuff. Scyther! Plenty of guys are here, might as well try to flower them up while those other guys are already working anyway. Oh yeah, all prepared, even though I may put you in that, I think it's yellow candy pop bud going to the Chronos Reactor. Like 3 leaves left, and of course it's always the flowers that trip. You don't have to worry about that, even though it can do things. Don't go on that right there either, because things won't end up well. That thing is still dancing, haha. That stream highlight right there, that's probably something I should do. Probably not on my own time if I, like, watch maybe on 4x speed, but I won't be able to understand what I myself am saying. Don't go under the bridge and try to cause a weird crushing glitch or whatever. Yeah, I'll just go ahead and babysit these guys. I probably should take a few and just set them over that way, but just need to make a weird back and forth. Quite a few guys, so let's watch the build being bridged. And just watch this guy dancing right here. The floating, disembodied, but still altogether body. That is the corpse of the yellow Wollywog. One more notch, or maybe 2, or maybe 3. Maybe 4. I think 3 will end it up. There's 1. Wait for it. I'll put in what little help I can do. Just like push on Lamar. Just to get that little bit of elasticity going on. Make sure nobody's causing issues. Just the one guy. Maybe they're gonna die on the ridge. No, they're not. So let's go crazy. Just not put too many guys. It's only showing 20 right now, so 30 more. Bring me down to 49. Hey, that is perfect. As long as they actually count up. There we go. Just watch all the way of that Wollywog, maybe like go underground or actually teleport to my base and be convenient for me to pick up. Alright, so now we are kind of pressed for time to actually get things back, even though it's ship part number 3 once I actually get it done. Let's try to get part of the way done with what's over this way. At least get the Chronos Reactor down and halfway through, maybe. Does somebody get left behind somewhere? He's way back there. I'll just deal with him later. I'll deal with you at a different time. I don't know what I was trying to quote there, but I think they're going to try to go back through that path, so if I need to, I will do things. So yeah, that's where you put all your guys over here and do things kind of annoyingly. Might not even need to take all these guys, but I'll just do it while I can, while the day is nigh. You guys are all there. I'll just leave this 15. Leave you out of danger, because I don't want to toss you all into things. You know, just have 15 guys up there for protection, but, you know, I don't... Yeah, I need to have yellows there just so I can, actually toss them up to the Chronos Reactor. 10 at a time. Sounds like they're dying, but they ain't. No need to worry. To quote Dawn in Pokemon. I always gotta mention that. I don't have a fetish for Dawn. She's my personal least favorite of the Poke Girls. Who's my favorite one? Probably May. She's cool, even though she's technically 10, but I'm not gonna talk about it. Just don't want to get too far into anything. Even when you're 18, it still feels weird talking about Pokemon stuff. I'm like, yeah, they're like canonically supposed to be like 10 or 11. I'm pretty sure you're 11 in Pokemon Sun and Moon. You definitely don't look the way. You look like you're maybe about, maybe 14 to 15. But you never know. You can never really get great comparisons. I know I still have a couple more blues to do. Let's just go ahead and boom, 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 like this while I'm going starting to pluck all these other guys. And you know, the ghost Pikmin named, what's a good name? I'll call you Spectrum. Like Spectrum Enterprises, the ever-growing evolution out of Bright House Networks, which was, I think it was mainly in Florida, but I've seen it as Bright House in Indiana. It's still, like, the building there is, like, as a Bright House, but it's probably going to be changed to Spectrum soon because that's ever-growing. And I'm pretty sure it's rapidly spreading way past, okay, I don't know what's happening there. I'll just, disregard. You're not going to climb up here. That'd be weird if they just sprouted legs and climbed up. It's like some kind of evolved water bulborb, because that's technically what those guys are. Water bulborbs. But then what you consider the dwarf baby bulborbs are actually part of the breadbug family. All that Pikmin trivia they don't find out till later. You are just going crazy. And like, yeah, you see in that little thing in the credits, which the credits are going to take a while, so me having to replay the game like I'm doing may be a little bit of a nuisance. Alright, this would be, let's consider it to be 3.5. Wait, how are those things doing? Wait, okay. So, oh, that one right there, that's a very easy one to get. I can just, like, get all those reds, even though, did I put those reds back? I don't know. Simply the same. Do I need 40? Okay, 20, it's only 20. It's a pretty big thing, but it's pretty light because it's a fidget spinner, you know? Let's knock it down. I was kind of panicking there. I was like, oh man, this thing gonna screw me over. Don't get screwed over by going to the stuff. Let's try to get it out of the water. All those guys that are separate, I'll just deal with you elsewise. Maybe tomorrow, since I still need another day to at least fight the Smoky Prog, I can just, you know, actually land in the candy pot bud. That's a very wonderful idea. Sorry that I'm getting a little bit frustrated. Just, kind of venting my frustration with my sensor bar. I think the GameCube version of this may be a little bit better, even though I never played it on that. I could probably just leave these guys in the thing. You know what, I'm just gonna go ahead and start plucking. Make sure no yellows get on it. I don't think I can get it past the water. So I probably should just leave these guys underground. All these extra dudes. They started as blues anyway, so... okay, make sure that no big groups are actually in other places. Can I press pause, please? I know it can't. Oh, that's a big old group of blues right there, but if I lose them, then I lose them. Just, see if I can whistle them from afar. Don't have to worry about the water. Just, these guys. You guys. Alright, let's leave you there. Can't really check my thing. Don't go get eaten. Alright, all should be fine. If I lose guys, I have plenty to go around. No need to panic. Seems we have about 100 going in total. Yeah, there's some guys that were over that way. I'm not really pointing too well with my webcam, but top left of the screen, some yellows going in. Never plucked that one, did I? I think I said it on the bowsprit when I had to get more. No, that was the when I messed up. The one we don't talk about. I see my head in the preview, looking over like, how exactly did I do things? Oh man, that's a fidget spinner if I ever done saw one. I know. Jose, you're putting up the good fight there. But you lost in the end. Alright, only 4 more parts left. 3 here in the distant spring, plus the Smoky Prog. Did a little bit of work on the Cronus reactor, and it should be good enough to just take 100 blues and go crazy with what's left. I don't think there's going to be like fire spouts in the place. Yeah, we have plenty of guys. 130 at least of everybody. 134 at least, because yellow's my lowest number, but the least useful. Haven't really used them aside from bomb rot stuff, which, I mean, like, yeah, I didn't need to do the conversion therapy to right their wrongs, you know? Make them briefly yellows, get the Chronos reactor. React with time, get with the times, and be ever accepting of different viewpoints or whatever. Okay, a few guys are around. I think that's still a yellow I need to pluck right there, so maybe back to leaf mode right now. There's a few guys that I just put back in that I didn't actually grab out, or maybe some guys that died, even though it's kind of weird. Let's zoom out with this. Yeah, it's just all around that way. And it should be all blues I need to pluck, aside from that one yellow. So, yeah. Let's go crazy with blues. Go ahead and flower them up as well. I not need to flower too many. Excuse me, it's too many. I'm like, yeah, because I did get out 100 blues at one point, and there were quite a few to flower up. Look at all these guys. That's about half of them. Just when you start seeing the leaves, it's kind of satisfying feeling, even if they are leaves and not complete, but they're just there to grow. That's what Pikmin's for. To be born and die, just a little symbolic for life. Yeah, let's go and get the guy out before he does anything weird. Hopefully no horrible enemies are returning. Yeah, I never bothered killing that guy right there, so he wasn't too big of a deal. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. Let's go ahead and toss the yellow that way. I don't think there's going to be a problem with the Kronos reactor. It's only, what, so many to carry the other thing. 32 is pretty perfect, so I'll, yeah, go back for those guys elsewise and split the other guys on there, even though I might just take 30 on the Kronos reactor, or maybe 35. It's usually, as a rule of thumb, double the items. Go and do this, and you're going to tell me again, or maybe I didn't check it. Yeah, I did. Kronos reactor did the deep space stuff. Do-do-do. Water dumples don't cause problems, please. Please don't do that. Don't, please be a friend to me. Okay, go ahead and get that going a little bit faster. Okay, what's the other items I need? Oh yeah, the other Ionium jet, so I probably should... Yeah, I have plenty of blues to go around. Definitely save that yellow for the other thing. I mean, that's the closest to base, technically, so we'll go ahead and work on the Ionium jet for now. So maybe the water dumples will be a problem. Hey, I forgot, those were bomb rocks out there. Pretty obscure ones, and not really needed, unless I'm going to need some yellows. Maybe take one at a time. Yeah, a couple died there, but at least it's no crushing glitch. Russian question. Pretty sure I only need 15, so it shouldn't be too big of a deal to get too many guys out that way. Have a few extra for buffer. Dismiss. Pretty sure it's all flowers that I tossed. So we have the master race doing this stuff. I already killed the guys. Okay, so 25, and a few guys are falling down, just as long as I keep getting them over, dwindle my numbers down for me to actually toss, and 16 should be good. So, alright, there we go. Knocking these items out, should be plenty of time for me to fight the Smoky Prog. Let's see if I can get all these things done by midday. And just take whatever extra blues I have to go knock it out, then just be careful not to have anybody uprooted. Careful not to have people uprooted. Pikmin. Let's go ahead and get you. Make yourself useful. Find yourself a weapon. Alright, are there fire spouts? This shouldn't be going in any bad routes. It's kind of a weird thing. Is it the massage cushion? Is that what it's called? Or the pilot seat? Yeah, I knew that. It's kind of delayed in things, but I knew it was pilot seat before I actually checked it. No, just be safe. Yellow. I'm not gonna really trust you with too much of anything. I'll just go ahead and set as many as possible on there. Come on, there should be more. Yeah, the yellow's trying to help, so 45. Now the blue can't help. Yeah. Come on, you guys. Oh, you guys are gonna be my egg crackers. The same little combination of leaf and flower. I will call you guys Enrique and Javier. Just coming up with all these Spanish names for whatever reason. Alright, definitely gonna be ready to put those guys back in the base. Should I sacrifice you guys or just watch as things get broken down? Probably should have more, but I just gotta be careful. Why are you trying to do that? Enrique the flower, and then Javier the little grunt, amnesia grunt. Could put that in one of the Strawful games, maybe just like a custom source, like great work. Just as long as I can remember to keep up with things. But Amnesia was kind of the LP, or, well, LPs technically with all the custom swords and Justine stuff that I did. It's gonna break open. Oh man. It's like, wait, is the water wraith gonna suddenly spawn? And fun fact about the Smoky Prog, as we'll find out in the credits, it's actually like a incomplete embryonic Mamuta or whatever. Let's keep this. Be careful. Don't have to knock this thing fully down. So there we go. All those items are getting into place. Is the Ionium jet still on its way? I think so. Quite a lot of blues there, so maybe it is there because I started working on it. But I did put max numbers, so maybe it's pretty close. Oh, never mind. This is the final bit right there. Wasn't really paying attention, but yep. That's all as for treasures. Just want to fight the Smoky Prog as a little extra challenge boss thing. Too bad I don't have white Pikmin, even though this thing's gonna be green. Oops, about ready to pop out. There we go. Here it is. And then we fight the final boss. I think I mentioned as the Emperor Bullblast. It's not like it's much of a spoiler unless it's people who don't play Pikmin. I mean, Kelsey on the Let's Play Corner group, even though I don't think anybody's here. If anybody's here, say hi. Alright, so, Blues, y'all are going home. I'm going to face it just as Olimar, even though I can't. Am I immune to poison in this game because I'm got my spacesuit on? Be drowned in the water. Oh, yellow with me, come on, man down. Don't want to die like that. Yep, if anybody's in the ground, it would be uprooted by this little roar thing that does. Just be careful how I call my guys out. But plenty of risk to go around. If I lose some, I lose some. Am I over? Yeah, 152. I'll be safe and take out 45. There we go. That's where it stopped. Even though they're probably going to walk and spawn into death. Are they? Yep, there. Yeah, a couple have. Wait for your roar. I think when he's walking around is when he's the least of a threat. It's like, I don't really remember like a particular strategy for this guy. Just don't die. Just survive somehow. Haven't done any damage to him. I just done damage to his egg. Or its egg. May very well be a female. Because even though it's kind of weird, it's like Gerudo's all-female race. Just males born every 100 years and they have to be the king. But it's usually Ganondorf and things aren't too great. Alright, you're about an eighth of the way done. So let's get things going up a little bit. Don't want to add them to your tail. I mean, like, yeah, you're just gonna spit out that 100 Pikmin pearl anyway, so yeah, I'll just use my res as disposably as I can. Yeah, Swarm is not a good idea, so I should do some tossing. A little over a quarter of the way done. You guys are fighting for a good cause, but don't drown. I don't want you to have that slow, painful death. At least it's pretty quick, and it's a good thing. Okay, I think you're in a place where it's not really beneficial to call you back up anyway. You know, just actually be good about fighting this guy. See him dwindling down a little bit, like the beady long legs. Careful of how he's calling dudes. I know you're just looking death in the face right there. You're about a third of the way done. I need to go ahead and grab more res, especially because these guys are dying. It's not gonna say I'm having a Pikmin extinction. Come on, you guys should fight to the finish. Yeah, I'm just gonna do this and then just add it to the res just to have my strong fighter army going on. Just to be disposable back in Pikmin 2. That's a game to add. I think I already mentioned it, but I'm gonna make a straw poll. Look at all these dudes. Not a single flower. Look at, okay, there's a bud, and the bud shall be my leader. The few guys, you're just like the lieutenants or whatever. Alright, here we go. Couple extra fighters. Let's do this thing. If I can actually get away from the onion. That's my worst nightmare. My own onions. See, he's not that much of a threat. He just does this roar every now and then because he's just curious, you know. Alright, look at all these numbers going down. I've probably lost a little bit more than 50 by now, but as long as I don't lose 100, I should at least make a little bit of a profit. There we go. You're just about there, 3/4 of the way done, just as long as you're not tossing guys off. And you are done. There we go. Why can't you just drop like 2 or 3 50 pellets so I can just distribute the wealth evenly, you know? Or maybe discover white Pikmin. Oh, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna... Yeah, I'm just gonna... should I, though? Because I don't... don't want to just... You know what? Let's do some fireworks. Just let it happen. Then, yeah. If it'll actually do things in a nice way. Come on. Let's see some things happen. Oh, yeah. An even bigger army of Estebans. This half will be Nemo, this half will be... What's his wife's name? Coral? I think that's what it is. But nah, everybody's Esteban here. Except for the occasional Julio that may try to be weird. Oh man, this is gonna be fun. I'm just gonna sit here like I'm in Zen mode or something. Like Darmanitan. I have the time, I have a whole half day. Smash A button, do I hold it down? No, holding A doesn't work like in Pikmin 3. Pretty sure you just press A and then you have to press B to cancel in Pikmin 3. And the other captains actually do things on their own because you can do the autopilot thing because there are 3 captains. You can just get so much done. I want to try for, what is it, 5 days, 7 days in that game? Don't want to say it's 5 days because that's pretty soon. There's like 5 locations and some of them you can't do in 1 day, so I'm pretty sure it is a 7-day completion. An odd number like that. But you know, 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, and all the other ones that come in accordance. Not too wide, but we just passed 69, up to 75, 3/4 of the way there. We're nearing B range, even though I'm moving to Indiana, and it's like 91 is the highest B you can get. Then it's like to 84, 83 is when the C starts. It's kind of weird. It makes more sense in Florida because like it goes by 10s. A is the 90s, B is 80s, etc. Alright, here we go. This is going to be a fun time. Let's go ahead, flower these guys up, and might just spend the rest of the day growing other guys as well. Did I already get this with blues? I think I did. These right here, I can go for the rocks as well. Let's try to get as much as I can. Of course, I'm just going to be flowering all these guys up. If, you know, that's Julio right there. You know what? I'm going to denigrate you to a female, not like there's a gender hierarchy. You're Julia. Is that even? Yeah, that would make sense because Julio is Spanish, and of course there would be girls named Julia or Julia. You know, it feels weird to say Juliana. Alright, half of them still aren't really there, so let's go ahead and hiccup, bring the rocks over. Let's let the reds go crazy while they have their moment, because this place was for the blues. Crack open a cold one with the blue boys. Come on, get into place. Is everybody good? Seems like there's a couple. Yeah, I see a few straggling leaves right there. Make sure they're not causing problems. Let's get the flowers to work on that, just to make sure no leaves try to hog it. And I'll just single out my leaves and then put all the reds back. All is well with my soul. Okay, there's a few extra leaves. Doom. Come on, no extra dues. Get you guys right there. Try to look for other things. That's 100 reds flowered plus a few extra I have because, you know, I completely put things away. I have to put them back into the red onion to get other colors. Having a brain fart on how life works. So I think I have plenty of flowered yellows, but I'll just check them regardless. Give them their time in the sun, even though the sun is disappearing. I can exactly go first person mode. Did they try to do a first person hack for Pikmin 1? It's probably more helpful for Pikmin 2 because it's a lot more of an expansive game. It's technically the biggest Pikmin game because there's caves and above ground exploration, while Pikmin 3 is just a cool thing with 3 captains getting all the fruit and stuff. We have a lot of things. We don't even. Oh, wait, we have a few flowers, so I'll just get rid of these guys. A few flowers to weed out. Don't think we don't know how to weed them out. Come on, they just keep on coming. Just a few bulbs as leaders. Put you guys away, and as many as I have, I don't really need to get out any blues, but I could just in case. I think quite a few were deflowered, even though I did reflower them back up. Let's go ahead and see. So once these guys go back in, let's get some flower boys out, just to have 100 out in the field at least. 14, because I'm totally going to have more than that. Okay, it looked like I had some leaves there, but I'll just let you guys come with me. Have a little bit of everybody. This is a rare moment where we actually have the most yellows on the field. There's some rocks and grass over this way, so be careful of straggling enemies. Ooh, they're having a nice little conversation over there. I'll just leave them to their own accords. Don't waste it. I'll leave it to your imagination what those volleyball's are doing. This is my favorite camera angle to do some nectarization, some weird things happen. Do we have everybody flowered? Let's see. Some guys were so let's just see. No flower, or no non-flowers. Ooh, we perfect boys. So what do I want to do? Do I want to actually go crazy with things? Do I just want to do a mass extinction after I flowered everybody up? Nah, I don't think so. I don't really want to risk too much more. But, you know, let's go ahead and just grab some bomb rocks. Just see how things can happen. I could have went up there to be a little bit faster of doing things, but no need for that. I think it was like 9 bombs I get there anyway. Oh yeah, look at this wonderful army. Alright, it's gonna take a while, even if I'm just gonna spend one day in the final trial. It's gonna be a long credit sequence, so let's go ahead and go to sunset. Yes, indeed. Everybody's accounted for, of course, because they're with me. Oh, that's nice. Might as well enjoy this for the penultimate time. Or what if I skip it after fighting the final boss? Nah, man, that just wouldn't be right. And of course, you never actually do the lean down as Olimar thing. Is it C that you hold or 2? I think it's not C, because in Pikmin 2, it's the that's what I used for the spicy spray. As much as I wanted to use it. Sorry, I'm just kind of messing with shoulder pimples. It's kind of disgusting, but it's so relieving when you actually get them taken care of. Just looking at myself in the preview behind the 1.00 that comes with the 3D Speed controller. Maybe kind of intrusive, but it's pretty helpful. At last, but a final part remains, blah blah blah. Pretty close to 200 res. Good cap, everybody at 200, but no need for that. Just look at that little, I don't even know what kind of thing. It's like an absolute value kind of thing, even though it's a straight V shape from 0. It's just a shape. Maybe it's -3 to go down, and then it's negative to actually bring it right. Or is it positive with absolute values? Weird things. I'll probably take pre-calculus again in college. Let's see. Save. Let's get things done. I lost the battle 59. I think there were days with worse times, but if there wasn't a crushing glitch, it'd probably be less than half of that. Ah, yeah, just enjoy that meteor shower. May as well listen to the music, even though I could just come back here. Oh, I can also do some challenge mode if I'm up to it. I could just make this a PKMN night with Pikmin and Pokemon, even though my voice is kind of going. Yes, make this a quick break. Check on Discord. One viewer, woo. Looking on the Discord, and I was singing pretty exact with the music, so you can just tell how to sync things are. I probably should actually get moving along. Let's go ahead and do a test donation, because that's something I definitely recommend you do, even though I'm pretty humble and you don't need to do it. And definitely not that much either, because I don't even know if I would accept past 20, because it's also kind of a weird thing with the chargeback, and I almost had a heart attack. I thought it said stop recording and start streaming, but I knew I was streaming because it was showing on the preview, so whew. Alright, so it's a 15-day run of Pikmin 1, unless I have weird times on the final trial. Alright, got through the music a little bit, so and the meteor shower is done, so off to the final trial we go. Excuse me. Weird feeling in my throat. I'm not getting sick because it would be a sore throat that I was feeling unless I suddenly get sick. Because I did have some gnarly popcorn last night. It was supposed to be good as it was like pour over movie theater butter, but it didn't really taste great. Probably should have heated things up a little bit better or something. Oh, here we are in the Wistful Wild. Let's pick up my yellows first. Let's see, what will my thing be? I think it will actually set my blues to work, then just toss my yellows as needed. Probably don't need that many yellows, but let's get it out just in case, just to have some extra ones to fight the final boss, even though I've already said his name, but I'm not going to say it from here on out. So let's not worry about res right now. Are there pellets for me to grab? Not like I really need any pellets. There's candy pop buds if I so desire, and they're like infinite unless you caps at a weird number. 75 blues. I probably should have done 76 so I could do 38 and 38. But let's put a lesser number on here because I can get started on one over that way. Come on, I just want to walk you guys up. Whoa, let's not get too far ahead of ourselves though. More over this way if I can actually toss them. You know you want to help your friends. It may cause a weird crushing glitch. Get you on work, and you're just a couple guys right there. You're just gonna join back on when it moves over. Keep tossing like so. Get to work, my friends. Yes. I can just like do a drowning thing right there, but I think you only get like 15 monks right there, and then you get the rest when you're fighting the boss, because that's the gimmick. Where yellows are actually useful in fighting a boss. I mean, like, yeah, you can use them on beady long legs, but just have reds at close range and not too many, just to avoid losing your numbers. It's such wonderful, cheerful, clown-style music for such a menacing thing. I mean, yeah, there's only one enemy being the final boss. Moo! Go in the little bomb shelter cavern doodly-doo. I was just gonna keep those other guys up there. I'm like, yeah, I can just leave the yellows there because there aren't really bomb routes aside from here. But there, yeah, I'll save guys right there. Just a few less guys of a liability to worry about. Is there? No, I'll just bring guys with me. Don't. Where are you guys? Are you right there? It's like, where are you dudes? Okay, those guys are over there. That's gonna be very careful in how I toss them. Are they going all the way over to help? Okay, these guys are probably gonna toss their bombs, so no. Please. Oh my gosh. That's a reset if I've ever seen one. Alright, just a few things to disregard. These couple minutes right here, then the first pretty much 10 minutes where I was just completely flowing up the distant spring. I almost let an F-bomb drop. See? There we go. There's the CK part of it. Drop. Alright, here we go. All done. Have the 29s. Go back in this place. Learn from my mistakes. Be careful. You have plenty of time, unless you're Steven and Mel, where you overthink things. And I don't know why I'm roasting them so much. They're pretty much some of my favorite YouTubers. I kind of consider Chuck Conrad to be my favorite because I've vowed to watch every video he's ever placed. But all the ones he has currently uploaded, I'm pretty sure I've watched them all. I just need to watch the Runaway Guys and maybe another summer's project. I kind of started watching at least season 1 of SpongeBob, you know, with my super speed stuff. Let's make it 20 yellows this time, so I have a little bit less to worry about when tossing things around. Then make it 80 loose, so I can do 40 and 40 on the other bridge. They're a little bit faster on the other ones, so let's maybe do like a 30-50 split or something, or maybe 35-45. Something of that short. Come on, guys, be accounted for. It's like the numbers aren't catching up as they're appearing, because, yeah, the Pikmin are coming out of the onions, but things are happening. Alright, so let's try not to be too trigger happy with these guys. Maybe I can just, like, dismiss some, and some will, like, bang their heads against the wall. Like all of them. Ha ha ha. Let's get you guys going. Let's get some of you guys like this. 30, 43. So send you guys right there and just get you guys working over there. Then you guys are starting over there. And then Mahoy 47. Okay, that's good enough. 48 if I can. Sir? Friend? What are you doing? Alright, let's just get this wall pushing. They should also push the box once we get to the other side. Let's keep it going pretty fast, man. I just love the music. So foreboding, but so cheerful because it's a Pikmin game, but you can never be too careful. It's like the xylophone, I think it is. Just the ringy instrument. Why am I putting weird accents on every word? Screw you guys. Come on, come on. At least you're not carrying bombs, so the bombs just don't disappear into nothingness. Looks like you guys were electrifying right there, but you don't develop that trait until a later time. Trade, trait, either word could work. Haha. See, look at me being a wordsmith up to spliff. I don't know. I want to use bigger words in my life. Sometimes I just can't use the proper words to fully express myself, man. Gosh, why are you all the way over there? Being crazy with your crazy self. Alright, so let's not be so rash here. And nobody should toss their bombs. Let's watch for the circle and not the outer one. The inner circle, the inner sanctum. Inner machinations of my mind. Make sure nobody goes in the water. Alright, at least get my bombs over there, so we should be well enough. Gonna take the reds through the fire and flames, so... Oh, I'm pretty sure it's actually the reds, because, yeah, I can't really push the box forward, because there's the other wall we need to break down, the stick wall. Let's make sure nobody falls in the water. Is it just one they need right here? Let's see. Oh yeah, 2 more. Oh, kind of wasting things. I'm pretty sure you only need 1 to get the other thing anyway, so... definitely not gonna need this many blues. 70 guys counted for... okay, it's 20... Yeah, 30 blues, that should be plenty. Even then, I might put a lot back, because you don't need blues aside from things. But I'll just have them there just to spectate the final battle. Definitely don't want to have 50 with me though, so leave you guys. Let's see, let's make it 48. Let's have 10 representative blues. How about that? Leave all the other guys, put them in the onion. I need to enunciate better. 30 idle, it's 20 yellows with some with bomb rocks, at least 1. Or a couple extra, but then I'm gonna get everybody else's red, because I don't think I need blues for anything extra, because I'm pretty sure you just need to build a bridge with blues, it should be all I need. Come on, yeah. I think you only need 10 blues, but I'll herd 20 around just to be safe. All these guys should be flowered up unless things go weird through the system. As long as I can start fighting the Emperor and the Empire by the mid of the day, things should be fine. Grab a few more, come on. You guys are coming with me. Yeah, I'll see you guys right there and call the other guys over. Thought somebody was trying to come to my room, or maybe my dad was burping as a midnight piss. Because he never closes the door, and he never really comes into my room unless it's open. It's like, Go to bed. You got school tomorrow. Oh my gosh. Let's see if I can get them over here in time. If they can actually land on dry land. Just keep whistling. Come on, come on, come on, come on. You reset yourselves when that little bit of bank time you touched. Come on, get over here. You can do it. I believe in you. You are the toughest 2 dudes right there. I taught you well, even though I messed you up. It's kind of my own damn fault, because these guys are just mindless guys of the hive mind or whatever. Just like that meme that's been going around. I've been saying that 2017 doesn't really have great memes, but it's kind of better than 2016 so far. It has the mocking SpongeBob, it has Alex Jones and the Whomstead memes. Like, it starts with one thing with a small brain, even though it's the most intelligent, but then it goes to the least intelligent one. It's kind of sounding fancy, but it's really complicated and not as fancy as it should be. Okay, where these guys are all right here. So everybody is present and accounted for. Yes, indeed. Let's do that. Oh yeah, we see our battle friend right there. Just wait for this thing to go down. What was that saying? Oh yeah, Alex Jones and stuff. And there was like, that the Earth is flat, and then something, something, something. Then Alex Jones. I think the Earth is flat. It was like the one before Alex Jones. But yeah, I think you get my point. Boom goes the bomb rock. All right, just one to knock things down like so. And let's get ready for battle. Oh yeah, here comes the marching sounds because we buy the bad guy. We should have the blue. Should just have them as live bait. That's what the bomb rock is for, to be the kamikaze fighters. Okay, that's the only one with bomb rock. Okay, there's a few more right there. I was wondering if things were gonna be elsewise. Some nectar if need be, but it's not need be. Not at this point, at least, but it's probably gonna happen once I start chucking some dudes and losing some. But not like I can get the back with nectar, though. But, you know, let's see. Let's see if I can get through this day without actually losing anybody. Okay, do I have everybody of my yellows? Okay, I just weren't grabbing things properly. All the yellows are like this. Yeah, I can't cycle through them, and there's that guy right there. I see you hiding behind your bomb. Oh, what the heck? I thought you were just gonna, like, toss things. I don't know. 100 guys with me, do one bomb rock at a time. Let's kind of sparse them around a little bit. Boom, go crazy with my tossing. It's not having too close to the battlefield though. Oh yeah, look at all this. Beautiful. Then whichever one will be the first victim, I mean volunteer, to come with me as tribute. Yeah, you guys can watch from the vista up far. And it should be fine to bring the reds with me. No extra yellows, because I just have this guy. Come on, get close enough. Don't deflower, you guys. Do a whirlpool thing around. Ooh, there! Be careful not to lose anybody. Okay. Everybody's getting deflowered now. Not a lot of guys. Okay, you are a little close for comfort. So let's just go ahead and toss you. You are my bud. Open up your mouth like that. And, okay, you're lost to the horrible monstrosities. Go ahead and get rid of it. What the heck? The bomber didn't explode! Abort plan, abort plan. Come on, we got a nice juicy yellow for you right here. She'll only need like maybe 5 cycles sticking out, but I want to be careful, but a little liberal with things. Only lost one so far. Open up your mouth. Okay, there we go. That's how you do things. Get close as possible so I can get the tossing range going. The music isn't even too menacing. I'm like, yeah, it's all organs. And you know, Nintendo with their organ final boss music and donating their organs once you get all killed like, hey, had the yellow that survived with me. I want you to come over this way. I don't want to attack your swampy butt. You can go ahead and be eaten. If you'll actually be wrapped up in stuff. I think you get a little bit of extra time when he doesn't eat them, but if he eats it, it's pretty much guaranteed unless they drop their bomb rock weirdly. Nobody's under. Okay, I guess we're at least one guy. Okay. They're being smart, but he's gonna jump. I'm gonna jump! Do a flip! Yeah, when it says jump, don't do a flip. Just ask how high, whatever. Just trying to weed out the ones without bomb rocks. It's a little over a third of the way done. Toss you down there. Open up your chops. Okay, you're being weird with how you're doing it. It's not gonna count. Gotta be careful with how I'm using these bomb rocks, though. Is there more over that way? It's pretty far off, so I don't think so. So you gotta be careful. So I might just have to eventually resort to normal tossing. I have plenty of bombs. What am I saying? He's a third of the way done. I'm not even a third of the way through my bombs. I guess I'm losing more yellows than I'm reds. I'm at 70, so I lost 1 red to the horrible things. Keep wanting to say hive mind because of that psychological thing I talked about, which may be my own study. Between the eyes and on the nose and the nostrils. Climb in so you can get him like a parasite or something. Pikmin parasite. That's not until Bull Men. That'd be cool if they were like Bull Blacks Men. I wonder if Pikmin 4 will be like another cave game. It's like the odd-numbered games, excluding Hey Pikmin. Hopefully that's not what Shigeru Miyamoto was talking about being Pikmin 4. Tomorrow's Pokemon Direct, even though it's only 8 minutes, and I'm pretty sure it was fake leaks showing like Gladion and Lily in the Ether Foundation uniforms. Oh man, we're kind of getting low on time. Just as long as I can get you killed by the countdown at least. Well, probably need some more time past the countdown as well. Ooh, might be kind of short on time to make sure this guy actually dies. Leave facing my way. Let's get ready to be a little less conservative. Yeah, look at that, all these guys dying. Did he like spit the bomb away? Okay, yeah, it's with him. Alright, actually get tossing and quit marveling in the greatness. Should be 1 or 2 more cycles. Yeah, it's like barely anything happened there. Because I was tossing all my buds, man. All my Bud Lights. Maybe I should have a couple guys with me so I don't have to keep going crazy. I'm like, yeah, he's at the last little bit of his health. On the last rope. Boom, he's gonna do the super toss thing. Did this guy die? No, he didn't. Just use a wonderful thing. He's not gonna leave the battlefield. So things are at least like that. He ain't no Smoky Prog. Open your mouth, dude. There we go. At least you're smart enough to do that. Hey, there we go. Hit your tongue. Yeah, once he sticks his tongue out like that. I mean, like, yeah, it's always like that, but let's see if I can just finish him off with tossing. But I don't really want to risk that, though. I thought I saw a white Pikmin with me for a second. See how he had a little bit of extra stuff with him. Nobody's dying. Not like I really need to worry, though. Open your chops, man. Be ready to chomp upon me. That's not how you do it. White Pikmin might be enough to take him out, though. Oop, here comes the jump. He's got a bunch of health bar more than anything. Yeah, let's finish him off with 69 Pikmin. Don't let this yellow die here. Open up wide, but don't do the wide range tossing. Are you coming my way? Nope. You're being unintelligent. Ugh, I thought I would lose some guys there. Come on, let's be ready to do stuff. Open up. And there we go. There might even be enough. Did the bomb even go in you? It's gonna explode. No. Ugh. See? Oh man, that's we went from 50. What the heck? Whoa. I don't think my numbers are being right. I'm like, yeah, I have mostly res. I don't think I'm gonna have enough to carry the piggy bank. I might only need like 40 on it, so let's be quick. Just finish you off with this last little cycle. Stop doing that. Also, my bomb rock guys as well. Jeez. I'm just gonna put you in the middle of the ring, so you can look over. See, look at that. Very tasty yellow. Really nice helium. Come on, be intelligent. No, don't be like that. You know what? I'm just gonna toss guys. It should be enough to take it down. Do it. Just do it, man. Just do it. Want to die? There we go. 42. Meaning of life. There you go down. Let's go ahead. Let's get this thing done. The final part. My secret safe. It's 40. I only have 2 left to carry it with. Come on. Oh, I need to drop my bomb rats as well. Ugh. We are short on time. I thought I had some booze with stuff. This is gonna be not good. This is gonna really be a big kick into the teeth if I don't have guys. You know what? Blues, I'll give you a little bit more love. Or maybe I should just... You know what? I had all those guys grown, so I'll have some res do it. Do it before the countdown, though, because things are gonna suck if I don't get it there. Because I know for sure I have a lot of these guys all prepared. Let's get you a coming. I'm not gonna waste time. Let's get going because countdown is about to start. Countdown is starting and it's ready to blow. It's got the adult sounds bumping in stereo. You can act fast, putting on show. Come on, get yourself together. There's no time to rest. There is no time to rest. We need to get to moving. It is the countdown now, and this may be my biggest embarrassment so far. It's not like it's a big deal. I can just... This is rather unexpected. I don't need to refight the guys, so at least I'm getting a little bit of progress. Wow. This is silly, to say the least. And those guys are going to be left behind to the nothing around. A couple little bit of guys and the guys that we're trying to carry. Oh my gosh. This run overall is kind of a train wreck. Like, yeah, I play better than other people, but I just can't help but laugh at myself. This is stupid, to say the least. I'm not mad because, I don't know, just kind of OCD. It's day 15, I just want to do the final trial, get it all done in one fell swoop, even if I did have the initial failure where I had to reset the day. And a couple guys are dying right there, a couple guys are going, yeah, I'm just salty more than anything right now. This is what I sound like when I play Smash against Ian, which I haven't really seen him around too much. I think he's up in Jacksonville now, so maybe we can figure something out. I shouldn't even save that day. Shouldn't give it the time of day. Who would have thunk that I would have more blues than anything at this point? I mean, yeah, I did grow a lot of them in the impact site, I believe, even though I was saying otherwise. And also Forced Hope. Anyway, let's just do some stuff. Let's do 33, 33, and how about yellows? Because why not? 34 yellows. Just to get my numbers all nice and tight, or whatever. 34, and then 66. Divided by 2 for the other guys. Even though I don't need that many out. I don't think the Bulblats is going to be respawned. Let's go ahead and make it up to 33. No color goes the fastest. Just as long as there are flowers and not going list going on here. Sorry, I'm just kind of making an ass of myself by doing this. You know what? I should just drown you guys. Fulfill my promise that I made earlier. Just let the blues forever reign supreme. And you know what? I can just toss you all in the fire and just knock you on the bomb rocks. Even though there's nothing really to target unless the Bulblats has respawned. You know what? If it is, I'm gonna go take it on as Olimar. Olimar solo. Let's do that. It's probably just a max out at whatever, 70. No ghost Bulblats. Alright, see, what's it going? 82, so we could probably be more on that. So, make sure I have 18 with me, so I don't leave any of these guys behind. And let's go ahead and lean down, if it'll happen. Okay, yeah, I think you do have to do 2 in this game. Yep, it happens immediately. Whereas, if you hold C and Pikmin 2, my god, stop the hiccups. It takes a couple seconds for you to lay down once you have the 5 minute. Oh my god. 5-man knapsack. I should take a drink of water. The treasure's already there, so it's gonna go ahead and do the ending thing anyway. Hiccups do not feel good, and I taste the snack I had. Brown sugar cinnamon Pop-Tarts and ice cream. There we go. All treasures are done. There we go. Enjoy yourself while I drink some water. Maybe all these signs are being an omen to either I'm gonna do better on a stream if I were to do some Pokemon Emerald Randomizer Nuzlocke, or maybe I shouldn't. I mean, it's 12:18. I don't feel like I could be tired for probably at least another hour. Even then, I could just do like 20 minutes of Pokemon. But we'll see, maybe if I can get at least Winona done. Almost looks like a face looking back on the thing back there, but it's just the way the whimsical radar was. Oh, look at all these leaf guys being so adorable. Sorry that I had to sacrifice some of you. I'll be back for you before you know it. I could probably make my streams canon and then just come back for Pikmin 2 immediately in the next thing, but I think I'm going to put up a straw poll and list some games as I mentioned earlier. Pikmin 2, probably first person mode if I can figure out how to do it. I'm pretty sure there's the guy, Scruffy I think it is, has the tutorial how to make it first person, and hopefully it'll run well, since it'll have to be emulated with Dolphin. The SS Dolphin that we're on right now, because I never really mentioned the name of it, I just kept calling it the rocket or the ship. Or I even really only mentioned it like that one time. I mean, like, yeah, the thing I said the most was ship part, but even then they say item or treasure or thing. And look at all these pellets that never came to fruition. I guess the pinkish ones kind of became the wing Pikmin, and the black ones kind of became the rock Pikmin, even though it kind of goes into one big smoothie of an onion once you get all of them together. Not exactly spoilers, that's just the mechanics of Pikmin 3. But even then, I wouldn't really want to be spoiled on that myself. It's like, what? They won't be combined in Pikmin 4 or Hey Pikmin? How will they even work in that game? It's probably just going to be a weird 2D setup with, like, maybe bosses in the background or something. Because Nintendo doesn't really need to sell the 3D thing anymore. They don't even use it with Pokemon much anymore. Just in certain places, battles mostly. Is it 3D at all in Sun and Moon? I think it is in the camera thing, and like when you take pictures with the camera. Miniature Pokemon Snap. Anyway, Pikmin is ending, not Pokemon. I've had fun doing this, and there's the last little bit of stuff, and I'm already feeling the need to blow my nose. Maybe I'm just gonna cry. I think the closest I've got to legitimately crying was finale of Superstar Saga, because that being my favorite game. That'll also be on the list of games to potentially play as a midnight stream. At least once Pokemon is finished. Unless I decide to start sooner and just make Pokemon a overtime thing, which I could lose all my Pokemon tonight if I feel like playing, which I think I will. There's all the items. It's the Nova Blaster, Space Float, Massage Machine, UV Lamp, and Secret Safe that I don't need. So I didn't need to buy the Emperor Bullblast, didn't need to do the annoying thing with the Distant Spring puzzle to get the UV Lamp. The Massage Machine, that's the one all the way by the Bulbair schools with the Bomb Rocks. Space Float with a bit Bread Bug, and the Nova Blaster just behind a couple Bulb Orbs. Here's some Bomb Rocks in the boonies of the Awakening Wood. Force of Hope. Blah 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 blah. But we're way past hope right now because it's time to go home with a complete set of treasure. And most importantly, my life, to make sure my family is safe. Even though it's not gonna let things happen. Oh man, I forgot how awesome this music is. And it also reminds me of the Superstar Saga credits music. Hopefully I'm loud enough because I'm way back here and I think I changed my gain up well enough. How's it right here? Oh man, it's Satoru Iwata. And the first name you see, at least his actual names, instead of just, you know, Wii version staff credits. Rest in peace to you. In a month and 5 days, because I'm pretty sure it was 7/11/15 that he died. So yeah, it'll be 2 years before long. It's hard to believe. Is it? I'm trying to remember the current president's name. Kimishima, I think so. Nintendo president Kimishima. Yeah, it is Kimishima. Showing up. Tatsumi, because I remember there was a T there somewhere. Tatsumi Kimishima, the current president, fifth and current after other ones, succeeding Reggie Fils-Aimé, at least in Nintendo of America. Yeah, because Kimishima was Nintendo of America until he had to step up when Iwata passed. Rest in peace. Hiroaki Takanaka. I'm kind of good at pronouncing Japanese, even though I'm not really a weeaboo because I don't really watch that much anime and I don't try to be all and stuff like that. I'm just have it like minimized on the OBS, like where you do the thing where you hover over and it shows what you can do. At least on Windows 7, I'm pretty sure Windows 10 is like that. In the brief time that I used it, because it kind of screwed me over with some files I was trying to recover, but in the end it wasn't really too big of a deal. Just worked with how things were at the time. Just kind of, where was it? I think it was some Force Over's music, which kind of like that. But anyway, it's been fun. Pokemon will probably be next. And of course, after this decently long bit of credits, I mean, like, yeah, there we go, it's ending right now. Or maybe it's going to show a little bit more for the other staff. Nah, I think it's done right there. Then it's just going to do the enemy thing, kind of expanded upon in Pikmin 2, where all the stuff happens with the Picklepedia. Am I driving on my points home? Yeah, there was Hiroshi Yamauchi as a former president of Nintendo, the one to bring it into video gaming business after just being like a card game, like actual playing cards, which are items in Pikmin 2 they can find on occasion. Yeah, showing all the things you can do. Armored Cannon, Beetle Beatty, Long Legs, all those different bosses you can fight. Is the Puff Stool next, or is it just showing up as a weird enemy? Sometimes shows the challenge mode version of places. Red Bug, just like Force Naval. Even though there's a couple extra Honey Wisp. It's like, do a still shot of it dying. I don't know why I put a weird accent. You should not fight 3 Snagrets with that many Pikmin. It's almost like it was doing the charge thing that happens in Pikmin 3, which definitely helps things out a little bit. My first time through Pikmin 3, I played with the gamepad. It wasn't really bad controls, but I think I definitely prefer Wii Remote Precision better, because it just has a little arc that you can throw with other controllers, but with Wii Remote, you have a little bit of freedom, even though maybe a little bit cramped and your sensor bar may act up on occasion. But overall, maybe better. Be careful there. The Ultra Esteban with the Dwarf Bulbair. Those guys weren't really too big of a deal. They kind of are bad in Pikmin 2 when they always follow the, so to speak, mother Bulbair. So it's better to burp on all of them and take them all out at once, so you don't have to worry about taking the Bulbair back anywhere. as long as you can take it out fast enough. Get some nectar instead. I'm talking more about Pikmin 2 than Pikmin 1. Let's go ahead and close out that tab about Kimishima. Don't want to get depressed about Iwata. Let's do a test follow just to be cool. Yes, get toasted. I was kind of speaking a little bit sooner than it actually happened. But I'm speaking with real time with how that happens, just not the game itself. Yeah, all these enemies. Yeah, I don't really feel like playing challenge mode tonight, even though I could. I just want to go straight to Pokemon and do a little bit of that done. Maybe I'll just do Pikmin challenge mode on the side, maybe just as a one stream thing. See, look, there we go. Gulix and the, so to speak, Forest Navel or whatever it is. Otherwise, it's like you play during the nighttime and see all the difficult enemies. That's why it's challenge mode. You gotta deal with all those things. But yep, I think I will do challenge mode as a side thing. Pokemon Emerald. I mean, like, yeah, if I lose the Nuzlocke tonight, I might just start at different times, maybe even move on to Fire Red. Just have a little bit of a different game to play. Or, you know, I could also probably just get like an R4 and play Omega Ruby. Or, you know, Pirate, Alpha Sapphire. Just have a hacked version to play Randomizer Nuzlocke. Or just use an R4 with, you know, like Heart Gold, Soul Silver, or Platinum. One of those games, maybe. Just to have a few more Pokemon to work with, but I do like playing them with super speed, so I can actually do things faster, especially if you keep losing Nuzlocke. And I've definitely played probably over 100 Nuzlocke with either restarting due to not liking my first few Pokemon that I get, or just all the times I've actually lost, because usually I just do. I don't think I've ever really made it past Gym 6, because I do remember beating Winona a few times, but it's probably only been a couple times that I fought Tate and Liza in a Nuzlocke. And plus, like, by the water time, I usually lose interest anyway, so I'll try to go past that if I survive up to that point. And of course, all the Pokemon, aside from like Milotic and Miguel, the Ivysaur, because Deli the Marshtomp died, that was my last big death, I'm pretty sure. Hopefully, I hope I still have Miguel. I'm trying to remember, I don't remember losing him, because it would have done a big ol' RIP thing for him. I'm not trying to do any game signs here. There are a lot of enemies in this game, even though it's not really a lot. Contradicting myself, but it's just taking a long time. See, here we go. Smoky Prog, thought to be a malformed larval Mamuta. It looks like a comma there. I think I made note of that back in the LP. Maybe even Chuck Connor himself. Spotty Bullbear with its red eyes. For some reason, I like to call them June bugs when I'm thinking about it. Indefatigability. I'm just not gonna try with that word. It's such a weird word. I wonder how I did it back in my LP. Maybe we can just take a look at that. See how I did it. I'll look up TryclydeTamer Pikmin 13. I think it was 13 videos because I did a lot of stuff. Pikmin 13. Of course I did better. Come on, I typed my name there. Yeah, let's just try this. TryclydeTamer Pikmin, get rid of the 13. How about that? Come on, why is it not showing me? It's showing Sorrow Tamer, but not TryclydeTamer. Let's get rid of the space there. Yeah, biting my tongue. There we go, show my live streams. Pikmin 2. Probably because I have better things. Let's go into my... Let's go ahead and go into my channel, check my playlist, Crash and Conquer, that's the first episode of the LP. Alright, let's go into the Pikmin rapping part. It's so lit. Sure. Oh, let's go ahead and ending right here, because Yellow Wollywog, of course, that's a bad enemy. There we go, that's the end screen. I just noticed that it kind of forms like a swastika at first. That's kind of weird. Oh yeah, we're pretty much done here. Whoa, never mind. I had 10 videos for Pikmin 1, and that includes challenge mode, but I did it in like 13 days, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, let's see. Jolly Danger, that's what I call the finale. When I actually did it in one day, you know.
Hello, Cobras. Welcome to the finale.
Let's see. Oh, yep, I'm yelling. Let's see how I pronounce indefatigability. I think I said it right here. Let's go into the options. Blah blah blah. I'm listening to myself. Oh yeah, I think you guys actually hear what's going on. Of course, I'm going on 2 times speed. Let's bring it up to 2.2. Come on. Did I already pass it or? It's right there, I think.
There was that character called Steve, a red leaf Pikmin, and that was
Dude, it's right there.
He tries to be fun, but then if he were to go, yeah. nitpicking about LP or watch when I'm like LP or myself.
I didn't bother reading it. I was just like mentioning other things. Sorry if I was kind of annoying going back and forth with my own voice in the 4 years ago, boys, as it was now. Still kind of sound the same when I was in my freshman year, because I was like, I'm only 14 years old. Yeah, I was 14 because it was 2013. So I'm 18 now. Woohoo. Anyway, we're just about an hour 20. I'm going to go ahead and end it before we get into Pokemon right now. Goodbye. See you when I get back into Pokemon. So I'm going to have to change the title and do the extra stuff for the video as well. See you there at Pokemon.